Building train lines in Switzerland is especially challenging as trains travel mainly horizontally and Switzerland is in the Alps. Here's the elevation changes on this route. So they've built huge elevated trestles and some of the earliest and longest tunnels in the world. The Goddard Pass route opened in 1882 and the Simplon Pass in 1902. Opened in 1930, the Glacier Express is a single-track meter-gauge train called the slowest train in the world. Its nickname came from moving at a glacial pace. Its average speed was 16 miles an hour until 1942 when it was electrified. Now it travels 22 miles an hour. 30 in the morning, we're in San Moritz. It's dark outside, but we're on the Glacier Express. Just came out of a big, long tunnel, and it is now daylight. An old pizza oven, it looks like. The highlight of this trip is supposed to be the crossing of the Landwasser Viaduct. Less than impressive when leaving from St. Moritz. There's a much better view in the opposite direction, I learned. It's 213 feet high and 440 feet long and made of limestone. One of the striking features of the viaduct is its highly pronounced curve, which has a radius of 328 feet, and it has a gradient of 2%. That's what we just went over. This is a better view.
So I sort of thought of corn wine, so I'm not sure how nasty it is. Go.
From being out in the country, we're back into a much more modern, larger city. Logging is a major industry, as could be expected with all these trees. Leaving the city of Chur, C-H-U-R, and I'll be going forward now. It's a pretty river with the glacier melt. Those are tractor eggs. This area is called the Grand Canyon of Switzerland. Rock fell down here a long time ago and blocked it up, and the river got a new channel, made a big lake, and carved out this great big canyon in Trin.
No. We passed through. So this is it, but today.
This is for your concern, but I don't get this.
Well, no, that's because I got nothing. Wow. It's not self-imposed.
Well, sometimes there's a lot of kayakers out here. We just passed a business that rents kayaks. It looks a little low for that right now. Raina Plateau. You can walk for 6 to 8 hours without seeing anything made by man.
You'd be paying $2 or $3, $3 or $4.
Yum.
Not a bad lunch. And then dinner was. They bring us down from the high country. One of them.
Story dates back to the pre-Roman days. 60% of the power in Switzerland is from water. The next 30 years, they're planning to get rid of all their nuclear plants. Oh, out there.
For an oncoming train. As soon as it passes, we will continue our journey.
We're waiting on that train. Quite a ways away. There's a lift. And there's one going up. This is all to keep the train open in the winter.
My cows are out here with the bales.
That's the ski lift here. Hiking out there. Hardy souls. Quite a road up there.
How'd they get out?
You're right with him.
Great hike, be awful good for your lungs. If you're
You without a window in between. Quite a community down there. Now I can see where the ski lift goes.
Interlaken.
Der Halt Andermatt.
We soon arrive at Andermatt. I should
Geschätzte Fahrgäste, in wenigen Minuten treffen wir in Andermatt ein. Das Glacier Express Team verabschiedet sich von den Gästen, die den Zug hier verlassen.
Arrived at Andermatt. The Glacier Express team bids goodbye to passengers leaving the train here. Many thanks for choosing to travel with us.
He bought up a ton of land from the military for about 10 million. A little controversial. A lot of people felt that that should have been a much higher price tag. But he spent 10 million on the land and then invested another 1 billion into expanding the ski lifts. And so we have a bunch of new ski lifts, developed new ski areas. He also created, on his investment, they created a. And so as we
Can't see
come
him, but
on
there's
down,
sheep
though,
on top
I have
of
another
this
story
snow
to tell
gallery.
you because in purposes, for transportation purposes and such, and so the bridge is just down to the right now. And when we come around the next loop, it will be on our left. So bridge on the right. Sees exactly what's going to happen. She grabs the crucifix from around her neck. She throws it in his face. The devil is so terrified by this religious symbol that he runs away, never to be seen again.
Road we've been on.
What's that?
I'm used to thinking that Joe was saved. He doesn't do that.
Area, Interlaken and Moritz and such, is that they do get year-round tourism. So unlike places like Moritz and even Zermatt, that is definitely busier during the winter, this does get the year-round. So my fingers are crossed that we will get that view at some point.